This is why I think it is very important to signal as loudly and clearly as possible. Let's have a look. On this hand, I was sitting south, East opened a club, I passed, and then West bid 1 diamond and partner passed, and East rebid 1 trump. Now, I decided to come in with 2 clubs, which maybe is a bit shady, maybe I should have bid 1 spade to begin with, but that's what I did. And then West had to ask partner what the 2 clubs was, which partner had to think for a bit and concluded that I didn't beat 2 clubs immediately, so it can't be my call, so the 2 clubs must be natural, which was absolutely correct. I think West beat 3 clubs and then East signed off in 3 no trump. Now with this hand, I had 2 options. One was to lead the ace of spades, which is asking for attitude, or the king of spades, which is counter unblock. On this hand, I decided to lead the ace, mainly because I have another side entry, which is the ace of clubs, and I wasn't so confident that unblock is exactly what I needed. So I led the ace, on which partner played the 6. Our signals here are reverse attitude and standard count. On this, East played the 9, and I think at this point, I couldn't really read the 6. So one is it could have been from 6-5-2, or 6-5 or 6-2, whatever. Another would be it's from like Queen 10-6, and 6 really was the lowest card. I couldn't tell what to do, so I actually returned the 10 of diamonds. And the reason I played the 10 is to potentially scam Declarer. Like maybe if Declarer had like Queen 9 small of diamonds, then maybe Declarer might want a finesse partner for the Jack later on. Whereas, if partner had the Queen, then it wouldn't hurt, because what I do want is an entry to partner's hand to although I guess I can't give partner entry, but if Declare ducks it, then partner will get in and partner can pierce the spades. So at this point, actually, to be honest, I don't even know whether the diamond was safe, because in theory, Declare could have 4 hearts, like King, Queen, Jack, small of hearts, 3 diamonds, Queen, small of diamonds, and 3 clubs, and 3 spades, which leaves partner with like Queen 10-6. In which case, playing a spade would have been right. But I felt like that was literally only one layout, because I mean you need East to have King, Queen, Jack, small of hearts, and exactly 9-5-2 of spades, and 3 card club, and Queen 3 card diamond, which I felt like it was worth playing the diamond to gain the clarity. So on this, Declaro won it and then played club up. And on the first club, partner showed out and she discarded the 7 of hearts, which is Levantao. And this 7 felt somewhat high, but also like surely partner had a higher card. But after some calculating, I figured that this had to be high. And she just wasn't comfortable with, like, for example, splitting the Jack 10. And if our signals are Levantao, then this would mean spades, right? So at this point, I highly suspected she was trying to signal spades. So at this point, I was pretty confused, because on the diamond, she had played a 4, which looked somewhat encouraging, but also like there was still the 3 of diamonds outstanding. But I can't imagine a hand where she couldn't have played the higher card. I mean, either that or Declare has 4 card diamonds and it's just cashing the diamonds, so Declare might have 5 diamonds. Another thing that crossed my mind was like, could partner have played a spade instead to clarify the spade position, like whether the 6 was high or low? And I figured that if she had 6-5-2, then she might have like played the spade to clarify what the 6 was, and then she'll still have an entry to finesse East Queen later on. But then if she had something like double turn spade, like 6-5 or 6-2 spade, then she cannot afford to pitch a spade, because she needs to finesse East if she eventually gets in. So I concluded that she couldn't afford to pitch a spade. And because like from my hand, I knew I had no entries into her hand unless she has the Queen of Spades, then I decided to just win this trick, which is wrong, which I'll explain in a bit. But I concluded that she clearly had queen 10 6 and 6 was her lowest bid. That's why she couldn't afford to pitch the spade, and she was also signaling for spades with the 7 of hearts. Also, if partner didn't want a spade, then surely partner had a lower heart to play to really signal that she didn't want spades. So I returned a low spade and declare made his contract +1. So back to why winning the ace was wrong. What I had failed to do is, I think the reason I won was because like I was scared that, okay, because one, I felt it was very hopeless. Two, just in case declare might have some 9 tricks somewhere, which if you think about it, it's not possible for declare to have 9 tricks. Like declare needs something like so if partner played the 4, right, of diamonds, which is in theory encouraging, and I should be trusting that. Otherwise partner just has 4-3, which is also possible, right? So one situation is partner has something like double turn, just 4 and 3, and partner was discouraging, in which case East would have 4 diamonds and 5 clubs, which I know because partner showed out. And it's not possible for declarer to have 4 card heart as well. So declarer can't get 1 club, 5 diamonds, and 4 hearts. So it's actually safe to duck it. The other possibility is partner has like queen small, in which case like declarer is only getting 2 diamonds and at most 4 hearts and 1 club, which is still not 9 tricks. So I could have afforded to duck the club to, see what else declare would do, even though like from my point of view it feels hopeless, but I could have just ducked it first and waited to see what happened next. The other thing I considered was, okay, like one thing I can do is to cash the king of spades, and if partner had something like queen 10 6, then I should trust that partner can unblock the queen and then I can cash everything. But I thought back to a hand that we played a few days ago, and I decided that I cannot expect partner to unblock the queen in this case, because I had a choice of leading between the ace and the king, and I chose to lead the ace. So unblocking is not something that I wanted. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll share the hand that I'm referring to in a bit. But I also want to hear your thoughts on this. Like, should I have played the king of spades and expected partner to be able to unblock from queen 10 6? We were defending 2 no trump, and partner had led the ace of clubs for attitude, to which I played the 9. Now partner switched to a diamond, which I won, and then I returned a club, which partner won with the 10. After that, partner returned another diamond, and eventually I got in with the 3rd diamond, and I returned another club to partner's king jack. Now our friends were saying that it's wrong for me to return a club and that I probably should have returned, like, for example, a heart, because if partner had ace king jack 10, then partner should have led the king for count or unblock instead of leading ace for attitude, and they're absolutely right. So this was an error on my part. I think for me, I was a bit blindsided by like how partner won with the 10, and then I think partner must have ace king, and if partner had a 10, then surely East would have like maybe inserted an honor, like if East held queen jack. But yeah, maybe it was just some other scenario, I don't know, but partner really should have led the king, and I shouldn't have continued a 3rd club. And I concluded that since I didn't lead the king, then partner should not be unblocking, right? Or am I wrong? Let me know what you think. And then for this hand, I guess I could have ducked the club first, but I also think that partner could have done a lot better to signal better. So in this case, she had 10 6 5 2, and I really feel she should have played the 10. Because I feel like in this case, the 10 can never ever cross. So if partner had the 10, then partner really should have pitched the 10 to show me that she doesn't have the queen. Because like, what are the scenarios? So one is I have 4 card, right? If I 4 card, then she really just wants to show me that she doesn't have the queen. And like the 10 doesn't matter. Like what, like the only, like the so-called worst case is East has queen jack stiff, and I would have the 8 if that's the case. So the 7 of spades in the west hand is never scoring. And if I had 3 cards spade, then the 10 will never cross, because spades are 4 3 3. The idea that she might have 4 cards spade never crossed my mind, because I mean, it did, but like I ruled it out because partner definitely could have afforded to play the 10 if she had it in this case. Yeah, so I concluded that she can't have 4 card spades. There's 2 things that could have been done better. One is I could have tucked the club to give partner more of a chance um, to show her hand more somehow. And like it wasn't that urgent for me to win the card. I could have just tucked it first. I didn't have to like take it all on me to, cause I thought like I didn't have to rush to make a decision. Like I could just wait for at least another trade. Although in this case, I think it's actually not salvageable anymore. Like I thought it was kind of hopeless cause like partner couldn't afford to clarify the spade situation, and partner also signal in spades. And from my point of view, I thought I had no entry to partner's hand, and I had to decide what to pitch anyway. I didn't see how uh, the next card would help. Like the next card would have been count, uh, standard remaining count in whatever suit. I didn't see how that would have helped anything at all. Had partner played the 10 on trick 1, then I could have tucked the club, and then when declare plays another club, I can win it, and partner can pitch the 2 to show 3 card spade remaining. Yeah, and then I would have been able to cash the king and jack and 8 of spades eventually to take them 1 down. Yeah, so I just thought that this hand was kind of interesting, like how it's very important to pitch as to signal as clearly as possible for partner, because partner should be drawing inferences based on your signal. Like partner can rule out certain hands based on whether like he or she can reverse engineer whether you could afford a certain pip or not.